Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger Wolf back here with a Guild Wars video. For this video, we're going to be playing with the Guardian healing build. I know I did a healing build last night, but I couldn't think of an overall idea for the Guardian. And I did boon support, boon support, boon application support, but I didn't do healing, and a little different. So I figured I'd try a healing build. So hopefully you guys are excited for this build. Um, I've gotten good feedback on this format. I think you guys are liking it better. I know I'm not breaking the fights down, but I think you guys also like to hear my thoughts and other stuff. So I'm going to stick with this format. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Please let me know otherwise. But right now, I'm liking it more this way than the other way I was doing it a little bit ago. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. So we'll switch over here to our game, and then I'll run through stuff quickly, and then we'll jump in. All right, so like I said, this is a Guardian healing build. So this is going to be a base healing build. Let's make sure the sound works here. Okay, perfect. So for traits, we have Honor. So we have Vigorous Precision, which is gain vigor when we quickly strike. Invigorating bulk work. This is kind of a healing. Increase your healing to other allies each time you block an attack. Mace skills gain reduced recharge and grant their boon, and their boons gain increased duration. So the healing aspect is going to come from this attack here. You can block allies from the next attack and lash out attacking, and then you also get to block as well with Aegis, so that's going to increase that. But then they also get increased, or boon is it get increased duration, and their number 2 skill offers a symbol of healing, which is a regen, which can be really good health in a small area and decently quick recharge. Selfless during the end of your dodge roll, heal nearby allies, so that's going to be huge. Honorable staff, gain concentration, and with the staff here, we get additional when wielding the staff. They get recharge time is reduced. So there's a couple healing. There's second skill here, heals allies, and then this fourth skill as well heals as well. So those are the only ones. Everything else is damage or little support and utility. Purity of Body, a virtue skill 2 passive also regenerates endurance, which will be good to trigger the dodging. And then we have Force of Will. Gain increased vitality. Healing others is improved based on the percentage of vitality. So we get a percentage of healing for based on our vitality, which is good. For Radiance, we have Justice is Blind. Gain a light aura and blind nearby foes when you activate or Virtue Skill 1, which is the Fist. Healer's Resolution. Gain resolution when you use a healing skill, and that recharges every 30 seconds. So every time we trigger this, we will get resolution. Renewed Justice. Virtue Skill 1 is renewed when you kill a foe. Radiance Flame. I wanted to have some damage, so I grabbed this one because it's a great skill to have. It's a great damage. I think it's a great damage thing, and kind of a fun skill. Attacks against Radiant Power. Attacks against burning foes have increased chance to critically hit, and your crit damage is increased. And then Perfection Inscription. Signets gain reduced recharge, improve passive effects, and share their passive effects with nearby allies when activated. And our Signet is Signet of Courage, which heals allies and in the area. So the healing goes up a little bit, by the way. So it's 303, goes up to a little, it's a little higher. But as we share their passive effects with nearby allies when activated. So I think they get the passive ability for a little bit, which I think is kind of cool based off of what it is saying here. Um, Maybe it's like, yeah, they get 10 seconds of the signet, I think is what the passive signet, I think is what it's saying here, because the duration is 10 seconds. So I think that's what that means. So virtues, we have Inspired Virtue. Virtues apply boons to allies when activated to increase strike damage for each boon on use. So our second virtue is a healing. So we heal with this. We get extra healing regen. Concentrations gain reduced recharge, increased duration. We have one concentration here, which heals allies, which is kind of cool. And that's the only concentration. So extra little just a longer protective air barrier. Virtue Resolution. Gain resolution when you activate a virtue. Resolution you grant has increased duration. Absolute Resolve. Activating Virtue 2 skill removes conditions from nearby allies. Virtue skills to passive effect is stronger. So normally It's let's see here. It's normally 20 or 12 125. It jumps up to 156. So it's not as strong. But it's a little extra. And then we have Power of the Virtues, gain condition damage based on your vitality. Virtues gain Regis Recharge, which allow us to trigger these more often. And then we have Battle Presence. Nearby allies gain the passive effect of Virtue Skill 2, which means that this gets shared. So if I don't have this, it's just, I think it's just me. But when I have this, they're going to get the passive effect of the second skill, which means they get to heal, which is hopefully the key of this build is healing. Next, we'll go with skills here. We have Receive the Light, heal yourself and your allies in a cone in front of you. So obviously it heals with pulses, which is good in the area, which is nice. Sanctuary, 400 protective healing shelter from allies, block foes and their missiles from entering. So we get to heal anything inside the barrier, but also it's a protection aspect. Hold the line, grant protection and regeneration to allies. The idea of this it's I was tempted to go with the bow, but it does not as much healing, so I went with this because it offers protection, regeneration, and it's better healing. So hopefully that'll work well for us. Merciful intervention, shadow step to an ally that in the target area and heal around them. If no ally is present in the target area, this ability will not shadow step. So we can heal for a good amount, and we get the revive-ish. And signet of courage, periodically heal allies in an area around you while in combat for 367 health. And we activate it, we can heal, fully heal nearby allies. So 1200 radius, which is as much range as almost, I think, the point blank shot with the ranger, which is a little insane. So that'll be nice for keeping everybody up. But then we'll obviously get the healing as well from the passive. The virtues, the offensive one, so burning and stuff like that. This is the big one, regenerate health. It's now shared with allies, so I think if I don't know if there's anybody here. I think it's supposed to share it. Now they get the effect 2, and then we get the protection, the defensive one. For weapons, so we got the staff, so we just have a seeking bolt projectile. We have the holy strike, rapidly healing allies, then blasting foes. Symbol swiftness, giving swiftness, damage, and power, give might and healing. And then this is a line of warding that they cannot cross. And like I said, for the other one, we have the mace and torch. So we have the mace, which damages the first 2, damages all 3, heals in the last skill. Symbol of faith, heals within a small area, grants regeneration. Protector's strike is the blocking allies, which hopefully will trigger this extra healing, which will be nice. And then the Zealot's Flame is the burning, and then the rest of these are burning. Which hopefully will be nice. So, and then for the last couple things here, we have the Sage. So power, vitality, healing, condition damage, because we want to make sure you have vitality. Based of us getting a healing, some healing power from vitality. And then we want Duena, which is the same one I used last night from the Elementalist. Healing, regeneration, healing, plus healing, plus regeneration duration, which is going to help our symbol here. And then extra health, and regeneration is 20% more effective. And then both for the staff, mace, and torch, I have transference, so healing's increased, and the escape, so we can remove movement impairment conditions when we swap. So like I said, the idea is kind of it's a healing build. Probably not as prominent as last night, so we probably won't see 300,000 each game. But hopefully we can do some healing to teammates, which is the idea of this build. So hopefully you guys enjoy the build. So let's say it's not the biggest damage dealer, unfortunately. But it's more like, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish ways to heal. 11 actually if we count the dodge. So we have different ways to heal, which is nice. But like I said, it's not, the main idea is not damage, it's healing. But I like the torch just because of the usefulness of it, so. And we unfortunately we can't stack the resistance enough to continually have it be on us. It's just a little slow on that second attack. Which is okay. But I think the big ones, the big skills are going to be the staff, at range healing. This one at range healing. This one I have to be up close, but offers might. And then the rest of these are... This one's range, which is kind of cool. For a great amount of healing. And it looks like it heals inside. This one regenerates. This is heal area, and this is, I said... Hopefully this works well. I don't think it's going to work as well as last night's Elementalist build. Because, like, all the skills with the staff are healing. But overall, I hope it works good. This might be the weaker of the three builds recently. But yeah, so like I said, the other skill that heals is the bow, and that's an area of effect. It calls down, which heals, and I know it's 266 health. But I don't know if it heals every time. If you have to be underneath the arrows for it to heal. Because if it was every arrow that hits, I'd say yes, I would definitely do this. But I almost think that being able to partially revive an ally would be good. But also, it is a good amount of healing. So hopefully that works well. And then this, I think, will be a big one too. Every 3 seconds we heal for that 367. And then, like the active area for the healing is insane. So hopefully we can use all of our skills, trigger the active skill to heal all allies, not revive them, heal them all, and then that way we can continue to work on healing. So, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's got some damage to it, but it's more healing. Kind of like last night's build. Last night was a little easier to be versatile than what I had because you have the different elements. This one is kind of based off, excuse me, your weapons. And this, like, the guardian can hit good, but the staff is okay. And then the mace, these are probably the healing weapons, I think, for this build. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully it works. That's the idea, is hopefully it'll work out. But I'm not going to be too surprised if it doesn't work out as well as I hoped for. But maybe duels will work good for me. I don't know. I just want to make sure I understand some of these things. Share their passive effects with nearby allies. So I think they get 10 seconds of the passive, which is the healing aspect, which might be able to like bounce off of each other. Nearby allies gain the passive effect. Do they normally not gain it? No, it doesn't look like they do, actually. Huh. That's kind of cool.
Oh, it's on now.
Apparently it doesn't share with them automatically. We can test it out here. So if I test it there... Huh, no. Normally they don't get it. Okay. I didn't know that. I guess maybe I'm thinking of a different... Maybe I'm just so used to most people using it, that's why. Huh. That's not bad. And that blocking percentage is a 2% healing, which can definitely add up really quickly. But... what was the... It's boon duration, but this is a healing build, so I was just trying to see if there's any other healing things. But I think I've got the best one, because we saw how well it worked last night. So... Perfect, there you go. Yeah, there's the Guardian, but that's not even close. It's just tough as healing. I don't really see anything that's as nice as... water could be tempting, but I think that's more, maybe a little bit more specific. I'll have to look at it again here quick. Alright, sorry. Water. So healing amounts is the same. Okay, they get a little bit of boon durations increased. But I think the Duena is better because you get regeneration duration, which is gonna help this insanely. This and the scepter and this skill. So I think Duena is probably the better one for healing, I think, for sure. So, alright, here we go with game one.
Hold on to your points, seize theirs. Attack my target. The plaza is yours.
Hold the line.
You yielded the pier.
I feel good. Receive my justice.
You've taken the market.
Need some healing here.
Ah. I didn't realize you couldn't move during that skill.
Hold the line. No fear. I'll revive you. Sharp blade, sharp line. I feel good. I'm freezing. Receive the light.
Ah.
Feel the
Oh, come on. Get out of there. Oh, come on.
I am readying my arena. Come mortals and contend for my favor.
through.
Not bad.
The plaza is lost.
What? That's insane. Alright then. I'm already at 128,000, by the way. What? No, that doesn't seem right. Let's wait for that guy to run
My
over here.
arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor.
Run the mid as fast as possible. Oh, you're coming to me.
Need support. The plaza is yours.
I feel good. Hold the line. Receive the light. Hold the line.
Dang it! The one thing is you have to stand still with that elite skill. You cannot move. That's... Nope, you have to stand still.
The plaza is lost.
If you can move, that wouldn't be as bad, but you can't move, which kind of almost hinders the whole... But I guess the benefit is you have 1200 range. That's probably the benefit. Oh, lovely.
You've secured the pier.
Hold the line. Receive the light.
Oh, come on.
Through.
The plaza is yours.
Shoot. I mean, we're doing good on sides. That's seriously way more healing than I thought it would be. Try and get to mid as quick as possible again.
I could outrun a centaur.
Help! I don't have long.
Another. I feel good. Receive the light. Replenishing.
You've taken the market. You've secured the pier.
Hold the line. I could outrun a time to do some real damage.
I'm playing quick.
Back on my feet.
Nice.
I chose you.
The plaza is yours. You've yielded the pier.
Receive the light. Blades away. Hold the line.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Time to do some real damage. Replenishing. I feel good.
No, this is working really good.
Hold the line. Another personal victory.
Question.
Your team is victorious.
How much did we get? 282. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be on the weaker end. That's actually really good. Excuse me. No, that worked good. Of course, I don't have anything to drink. Caught from last night. No, that worked really good. Sorry, I need to clean up my inventory quick. Yeah, I should have not grabbed those items, unfortunately. But no, that worked. That worked good. Once I clear this out, I will definitely go into talking more. But I think that worked good. Just because you were able to like you could kind of almost in a sense adjust to what you needed to do. Sorry, I'm really trying to figure out what to do with all my crap here that I have so much of. Perfect. Oh, perfect. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So it worked good. The healing was awesome. Way better than I thought it was going to be. the skills grabbed were awesome. Like you had almost always area of effects. If you think about it, area of effect healing. Actually, everything I think about, everything is healing. Everything healing is area of effect. There's not one single skill that benefits you more than your allies. Every skill has area effect. Normally this is to you, but you have that trait which gives it to everybody. So technically every healing you have in this build technically heals everybody just the same as you if you decided to. Like you could put all the healing skills on you, but if you put out the healing and everything else, not one skill heals you more than it does anybody else, which is insane. That's awesome. But yeah, the good. This is the damage stuff right here. Mainly the torch. Let's be specific. The torch is probably the damage dealer. The mace has got good healing with its last hit, and then the symbol is really good. Then you have the staff, which this pulses is three pulses of healing, so that's really good. You've got the pulse for healing too, so that's not as strong. You got your passive regen for everybody, and then your trigger, which heals people for regen and stuff like that. You've got your regeneration for everybody. You can revive somebody for 5% or heal them for 3,000. This is great for reviving because they can't enter and they can't shoot through it. It's 7 seconds, which is a long time. You can revive quite a bit of that. This is area. I mean, you heal. Obviously you heal through this. You heal less, but you heal your allies. So it kind of almost, I guess it's less for allies, but you still heal allies. And then this heals 367 every 3 seconds, and you can also just heal allies in 1200, which is insane range, and heal them all the way up to 100 health. That's a big one, I think, for team fights, especially when your team's getting low. The only problem is you have to stand still to do it, which is annoying, but it makes up for it with the range aspect. And then the traits, I think the traits were good. The concentration was good mainly for the might and the swiftness, but it does help overall with the regen on everything, which is quite nice. You get increased vitality and healing, which is good. If you block, you get extra healing. Um, your passive 2 is enhanced. It's now helps allies get it. You also get endurance with it and stronger healing. And when you activate it, you get boons as well. So overall, I think this is a really good build for the first game. Obviously, we have a whole nother game yet, so we'll see if we can get that just as high. But I definitely think this is a good healing build. If it comes out to be the same, I might say great. Well, good, great, good, great. I kind of said that last night for healing. I'm trying to make sure I focus on the healing. The healing was good. Everything else was weak. But the main idea is healing, and it did 282,000, which is 20,000 less than last night's games. Yeah, both of them last night, if I round down, was 300,000 each. So 280, which is not bad. So no, that's not bad at all. If I can do that again, I'll probably end up saying great again because this worked really good. And I actually want to work on extra healing builds for the other expansions too. The Dragon Hunter might have some. The Firebrand, I think I'll have a bit, and the Willbender, maybe. I think the Firebrand is going to have the next best one. And then I can't wait to see I know I did it last night, but the Elementalist healing, I think it was going to be insane for all of them. You got your Tempest, which is insane healing. You've got your Weaver, which is insane sustain for you. And then you've got your Kylus, which I think could be a fun one as well. So I'm excited to see what kind of builds we can get, even just like I said, healing in the other expansions. Because everything in this is base game. So there's no extra stuff in this. This is all base game stuff. So we'll see how we'll see how it works. I think it worked good. Alright, here goes game 2. No, that worked good. Not as much, but it's still good healing. Way more than I thought it was going to be.
No, I hand raised
Feel
that
my
boon. I could
turbulence.
outrun a centaur.
Which was really nice to see.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. The waterfall is yours.
Receive the light. All for mine. Through.
Ah,
Back on my feet.
thank you.
I feel good. Time to do some
Oh,
real
shoot. So I'm going to try and revive. Shoot. Come on, Mesmer. Shoot.
You lost the graveyard.
Receive the light.
The waterfall is yours. You've lost the quarry.
Time to do some real damage. Receive the light. I could outrun a centaur. I feel good. This is getting serious.
And we had somebody disconnect, didn't we? Shoot.
You lost the waterfall.
Dang it. Try and get home. 139,000 though? That's not bad.
Endurance running low.
Really? Oh, come on. I don't think he was expecting the knockback. I knew I should have dropped my orb because he couldn't get into it. I should have done that. That'd have been the smart thing to do. I thought about it too late, though, is my issue.
You lost the waterfall.
Run mid. Are you kidding me?
You lost the graveyard.
Really?
Time to do some real damage. Hurts, doesn't it?
Come on.
The waterfall is
151.
I could outrun a centaur. Wait, mine! Time to do some real damage. Replenishing.
Oh, come on.
You'll have to hit much harder. Receive the light. Hold the line. Replenishing. My leg. Hold the line. Receive the light.
Okay, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. That was good. That was really good. Yeah, 216,000. I mean, oh good.
you lost the
I
waterfall.
was surviving quite long. Thank you. That I think that proved. I mean the healing amount proved, but watching that me go back and forth with the healing, I think was good. Unfortunately, they didn't win that one. That's okay. Yeah. I mean, 216. That's not bad, considering I didn't get as many team fights as the first game. Because obviously the healing, your healing is going to be proportionate to the more allies you have. So if you're doing more team fights, your healing number is going to be higher. But the first game was 280. That was a little over 200,000. But that fight that I did with the engineer, I mean, we went back and forth. Like, I thought I was gonna die, thought he was gonna get down, but overall, that was a good fight because it proved this build can survive in 1v1s. And he had a mech, and mechs are quite powerful. So I think that worked good to show that even against a 2-on-1, essentially a mech and him, it worked good with survivability. And this skill is amazing for reviving, protecting yourself in fights. It's got its uses, which is actually quite good. Like just good healing area. The Shadow Step, I don't know if this actually heals you. I think it heals around them. So I think this can considerably heal you. You can Shadow Step to an ally to heal around them, but I think if there's no ally, I think you just heal yourself. This is a great healing pulse area, which is nice. It's great, come back to life sort of skill. You got your mace, which heals 1-2 skill, protection, damage, conditions, and then your staff's kind of your all around some damage, good some healing and support and utility. But overall, that worked really good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that build and the video. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with that bell to be notified when I do videos. Take care, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.